from fast pushing the side lanes, then that's the tactic for ROCCAT to stop it and shut them down, and instead go to late game where we haven't seen too much from SK before.
Well, we'll see what ROCCAT can or cannot do. You guys jump on Twitter, vote for who you think will win. Hashtag ROC win or hashtag SK win. Just to remind all of our viewers, wrong yesterday. 5 for 5 in incorrect.
Shame on you. Enough on his own. He's gone back to the bottom lane so they can start pushing in. This is what SK always like to do.
Oh, Fox has got Nuke, but there's support coming in. Here's Jankos and Sven. Ignite is burning away. One more auto attack. That might be first blood.
He got him.
Nuke is down. Fox and Sven set their sights on Jankos. Fox, with the aid of the jungler, not even needed.
So he's just writing R and then the time, but he forgets to click enter. But let's see here. Dive on the top lane.
Well, let's take a look. Gold card is primed and Rated's the target. And he's popped before the auto attack can land. ROCCAT on the board of the first kill.
But still the 2 dragons to 0. That's going to be the big problem.
Well, Freddy is in Mega Gnar. It's about to time out. Here comes support. Mini Gnar gets booted backwards as he hops over the wall, flashes past the jungle. And we do see ROCCAT collapse. What will it cost them? Kill on the board for Woolite. Destiny comes out from Nuke. SK
behind as well.
Will be happy for the trade. There is Overpower plus Nuke coming in. Bubble doesn't connect. Tidal Wave goes out. Gold cards onto Enrated. Here comes Woolite. That's a huge shockwave, but there's not a lot of damage to follow it up. ROCCAT with 2 quick kills, and they force SK away.
But for Svensson to get the right engage against a Twisted Fate and potential pink wars, that's going to be tough, and instead, we can't see ROCCAT just start.
Well, let's see what Nuke can do. Gold card catches Freddy's. Should go Mega Gnar shortly. Will it be enough? Dragon number 3 secured for SK. What is Freddy doing? He's tanking out 4, but again, it's the sacrificial Brit.
4 objectives here now. Have to be careful. Svensson is going in.
Wow, there's the kitty pounds. We just get Overpower melted. We do see the kickback as Svensson is knocked over the wall, but ROCCAT are split. They've lost 2 since taking Freddy down. Forgiven's getting run down from Woolite, and Forgiven still survives. Woolite's got no more mana. Rengar. Worked out well.
It's not falling for this one.
ROCCAT with the risky Baron. Forgiven's nowhere to be seen. He's in the bottom lane, Deficio, but ROCCAT, how long will they stick on this objective?
I think they can stop it with 4. I mean, you're standing in the Baron pit against a Shockwave. Death Cap is completed on the Orianna already, and we're gonna see a fight.
Well, let's see what happens. Freddy's been caught in Shockwave. Down, Nuke gets nuked. In the background, Freddy's dropped before he can go Mega Gnar. Overpower's looking for some targets, but he's been left alone. Big crit comes down from Woolite, but nobody else continues the fight. It's 2 members of ROCCAT down as SK look to chase ROCCAT away. SK were able to fend it off, but the fight's not over. Enrated, what can you do? Tidal Wave is available as he gets hit. We do see the attack dissonance dropping Vander. Attack comes out. Collateral damage ruins Woolite's day. And SK Gaming trade 1 for 4. Forgiven's not done.
See what ROCCAT can do. Nuke is here and Jankos has Smite ready. You want to try and steal it? He should be allowed to.
Freddy's trying to zone him away. 2000 HP on Baron. Sonic Wave comes in. Baron gets secured by Twisted Fate. Actually, that's a lie. It's Svensson that's killed. Forgiven grabs Baron. I think just going to be held up for a second or 2 longer, but it's not going to be enough. It's out in a 5v5.
Yeah, and it's fine that Opa has a lot of armor. He's going in and can they get it?
Well, Fox is caught out. Fox has flayed back. That's a fairly easy kill for ROCCAT. What more can they take? Destiny channeled. Gate followed.
Nice
double bubble from Enrated. Throws ROCCAT up. That means trouble as Enrated goes down as well. That's a double kill for Nuke. They turn to Svensson, but he shouldn't be able to get away. I lied as he flashes over the wall after leaping onto a Krug. It worked. Destiny's revealing. Svensson is spotted. They've turned their attention to Gnar. Freddy's caught out. Death sentence lands. Jankos forces Sven away, and they're going to focus Freddy down before he can go Mega Gnar. Numbers advantage for ROCCAT, but they expended a lot. The Shockwave whiffs!
30
it doesn't
elo.
hit anybody! That's a 30 elo Shockwave for sure! Svensson and the rest of SK trying to get away. The Flay doesn't connect. This is turning into a comedy of errors. There's not a lot of abilities are catching, but ROCCAT have found the 2nd kill. They're continuing to chase. Bubble throws up Woolite and Overpower. Nuke throws up the wild cards, and that makes Enrated go wild. Flash forward, the Tempest, the Cripple, the wild cards, another kill. Sonic Wave into Resonating Strike, and Jankos secures kill number 4. Has been channeled from Nuke. He's trying to get in on the side lane, but he's a little split up. Where can Overpower join the party? The ward comes up. Dragon secured. That's gone to Svensson. SK Gaming have got the aspect. Overpower once again in the thick of things. Jankos pulling a few members. It's only the tree that's caught by the Shockwave, and ROCCAT are in full retreat. They do not want this engage. Death Sentence catches Freddy, but that's not the one you're looking for. Woolite and Nukeduck in full retreat, but it's not going to be enough. Wildcards rings across. SK's health bars, 2 members of ROCCAT are down. Shown very clearly their objective was focused around the Dragon. Now let's see what can happen. Here comes Nukeduck. They caught Foxen and Rated out of position, and Rated does manage to get the bubble, but Freddy is a massive gnaw. He jumped into the fight. Fox is the first one down. Woolite trying to lifesteal off the minions. Nukeduck forced away. Tidal Wave, we'll see if that can connect. Vander's been dropped by Forgiven in the mid lane. We'll see exactly how that transpired, but the bubble works.
Support 101.
And Rated manages to finish
What a boss.
Nukeduck. Overpower gets shut down. 3 members of ROCCAT down. SK in a 4-on-2. They're looking to close the game up. Baron empowered minions, Aspect empowered champions. They're on the Nexus turrets, and this is for game.
I really like this support 101 from Rated here against Nukeduck. Wow, another one for Forgiven.
Another kill on the board. 6, 2, and 5. Forgiven sold his boots. He picked up the Zephyr as his final item. Going to use all that attack speed to melt the Nexus turrets. SK Gaming, 11-3. Take down ROCCAT. Retain control of the European LCS.
I think that was a harder game for SK than they would have expected beforehand. They had a great start. The lanes went in their favor. They got these early towers down. And ROCCAT still managed to find ways of getting back in the game. They always try to keep it even in gold. We had some fairly good team fights here. But the Dragons, the first one picked up at 7 minutes. SK is the team in Europe who gets the fastest first Dragon. This game was the
even
same.
faster today.
Yeah,
this
even
week.
faster than their normal average. And that was really the key for them. Always just wait for these Dragons to spawn, play around them. And then the last one, still surprised that ROCCAT were not in a better position to fight for it.
Yeah, I think if you look at all the teams in Europe, SK have got the strongest Dragon